Hi, I'm Kathy Amess, broker of record at Peak Professionals Realty, and this is homeschooling. Today we have Craig Durand.
Welcome to class.
Okay.
And one quick tip as you go into a house, make sure you take off your shoes. You never know who's coming after you, or you never know what you're bringing into the house. It's just the nice and polite thing to do. I'll demonstrate. Look, so crazy. There you go.
And actually, this is a pro tip. When you're going to look at houses with your realtor, wear slip-on shoes. Don't wear shoes you have to lace up or boots that are hard to get on and off, especially if you're looking at a few houses. You will be very sick of taking your shoes on and off if you have to keep on doing it. Something else you should consider when you are selling your house is if you have anything that's valuable or breakable that you would be upset if it was gone or got broken, then you should put it away. Buyers shouldn't be touching it, but sometimes they do, or sometimes they have kids with them, or things like that, so it is something to think about.
Like, for example, this little lovely statue. I didn't need to pick it up, but I did. And if I had, or was a young person, I could drop this and damage it, and then the owners will be very angry. So, yeah, hide this stuff if you can.
Yeah, so now we're kind of at one of the more important areas of your house. It's sort of the brains of the house. It should not look like this though when you're selling your house. It's a little bit crowded in here right now.
A lot of people use these rooms for storage. I would just suggest maybe having a little bit of space around your furnace and water heater. There's space in here.
There's space, yeah. It's
people,
not as bad as that, yeah.
Most realtors like to have a look at these things. Kind of gives you a good idea of what you might be up against.
So I have a boiler in my house, so that's a little bit different than a furnace. So for those that don't know, a boiler, it's just basically like a giant kettle, heats the water, and then it distributes the hot water to your house, and your house is heated through the radiant heat. I do have a separate system for the central air, which is actually an attic, and you'll see throughout the house ductwork in the ceiling, and that's just to bring the central air down.
And then on the topic of hot water heaters, most houses have about a 4-foot, 5-foot tall one, cylinder in shape. And there's newer ones that are wall mounted and much smaller. They're hot water on demand.
Yeah.
They're pretty neat, and I think they are a little more cost effective as far as hydro and water go for you.
The other thing that's back here, and which my house is unique in that everything's in the same place, which is kind of good, is the water meter. So you want to make sure that it's behind the second Christmas tree. So if you want to make sure that you have access to the water meter, so that if you do have an issue with water in your house and you need to shut it off right away, then you can go shut it off and it's shut off at the source.
I think that wraps this utility room